Highlights of the second one-day international from Gwalior coming your way over the next hour. Early news from the middle. Mahendra Singh Dhoni won the toss and decided to have a bat. India remain unchanged, which showed how confident they were following their victory on Sunday. South Africa, meanwhile, made 3 changes. Out went Lewis Bosman, Albie Morkel and Johan Botha. In came run machine Hashim Amla, Roloff van der Merwe and JP Duminy. What happened next, though, was quite incredible as history was made.
That's in the gap. It's good timing as well. Getting off the mark with a superb boundary.
The fraction 2 fall from Parnell, and Tendulkar's not likely to miss out on this. It's quite a long half volley. Just steers it into the gap wide mid-off and hardly had to bother about running. Good seam presentation, but the ball 2 full.
String onto the pads. It's a gorgeous shot this time from Sachin Tendulkar. Back-to-back boundaries.
It's a little bit of swing. Has carried it onto Sachin's pads, and he doesn't miss out.
It's gone over the top. 3 bounces into the fence. Now it's Sehwag's turn.
Well, just on what I've seen so far, I think we might see a big score here. A really big score, just taking into account the pitch. Looks really flat. Job to know where you can land it, get away with it.
Slashed and taken a third man. Just as I mentioned, it's turning out to be a good start. Virendra Sehwag has to go. He flashes hard and unlucky. Finds the only field in the deep. Dale Steyn completes the catch.
Well, this is a huge wicket. A little bit of a bonus. It's quite wide. Sehwag just goes at it, slices it. We've seen him do that often enough and hit the ball for 6. As it is, he's just picked out the fielder down there, Dale Steyn. South Africa will be very happy with that. Steyn will be happy with it. 25 for 1. Now that's hit him in the face. Just got a bad bounce. He slipped. Oh, and he's bleeding. He just slipped. His feet went from underneath him, and then he ended up not getting a hand to the ball, but getting his left eye to it. He's got a cut there. So things not looking great for South Africa at the moment. Already Duminy off the field with what looks like a split webbing in his left hand between thumb and forefinger. And here we'll see his feet just go from under him as he's fielding it. Then the ball bounces and he misses it completely. Bang, straight in the eye. Sore. Very sore.
Terrific shot. Got into a good position, picked up the length early, and he's been in supreme touch.
It's almost happened in slow motion, so beautifully was it played. Tendulkar almost preempting the fact that this was going to be a bit of a bang-in ball. This beautiful extension of the arms, picks the gap between square leg and mid-on. Steyn knows he got it wrong. He's turned round already and he's off back to his mark. Tendulkar goes on to 20.
It's a loose shot. Just got a boundary. He's telling himself I should have let that go. gets off the mark. It will be 4 of them for Dinesh Karthik.
That spoiled what was up to there very, very good over. 4 dot balls with lots of interruptions, so you can understand that from the batsman's point of view. It's just a little bit short. Very unforgiving, this pitch. Anything fractionally short kind of sits up and looks at you. Well put away.
More runs. He's very good in that area. That's 4 of them to end the over. 39 for 1.
Over the top. So 4 more to Tendulkar. The good thing here, no half measures. When he saw the ball was pitched up, he went through with the shot.
As was the case in the first one-day international, it's going to be tough here for the bowlers. There's no margin for error.
And that's spectacular as well. 50 comes up for India. And with a cracking shot from Tendulkar.
He seemed to like this shot. Looked down at his bat as if to say, well, sure, the way it's got to the boundary, I must have a beauty in my hands here.
Picked away. And clear square leg. That's beautifully timed. First 6 of the innings. Just drifting onto the pads. And that sounded sweet off the bat of Karthik.
Straight off the middle. And that has flown over the boundary.
Beautiful shot. Again, racing away to the boundary. Now have a look at the placement here and timing.
From around the wicket, this line can't be working for Parnell. Tendulkar's now struck him twice in that area for boundary. He came straight and worked into the onside.
Excellent placement once again. This time off the back foot and a boundary to end the over. 74 for 1. It's got that fine, but there is a man fine. He beats him. And once that happens, it's 4. And a very good 50 for Sachin Tendulkar. It's come in double quick time as well. 37 balls, 9 boundaries. He's looked in sparkling touch from the outset.
One bounce for 4 more.
Just got into line, played it on the up. It just needed to get under it. Didn't try and overhit it. Done brilliantly.
No, beautifully bowled. Van der Merwe, cries of anguish from the bowler. And he tucked up Karthik there. The 100 partnership comes up now between these two. Off just 96 balls. Going swimmingly.
There he goes. He's converted the last delivery into a fabulous boundary. 9 from the over. 129 for 1.
It's got that fine. That's off the bat. Really has found the spots today. Clever piece of batting here. Deft touch.
It is. He's messed Van der Merwe around, because anything inside that line, he hits him over extra for 4. So that makes him go even nearer to leg stump, and then it's just a little tickle. Just a little leg glance.
Lovely shot. Superb placement as well. Takes him to 49.
Well, this shot tells you a great deal about the pitch. Just a little shuffle down the wicket and lays the bat on it. Away it races.
He can hit through the line, and the good thing is this ball may be now 25 overs old, but it's still coming onto the bat nicely. Normally you see once the ball gets older, softer, it just slows up a bit. Not on this surface. Good half century here for Dinesh Karthik. Ideal foil for Sachin Tendulkar. He gets the applause from the dressing room. He's involved in a very good partnership here.
Absolutely, they've done it very well together. Tendulkar's obviously played his part quite beautifully, but Karthik not to be underestimated. There's been an appeal from Boucher, and Gould not overly interested, but just checking. Much more sensible to just check it out in case you missed something. The foot left the ground for a second, but it's back by the time the bails are off. It's clearly behind the line at all times, but just watch this right toe. Does it? Yeah, just pops up in the air. When did the bails come off? It's a bit more to look at than we first thought here. No, that's on the ground as the bail leaves the stumps. It's safe.
Lovely shot. Looks as if it's gone the distance. Yes. Up go the arms of Ian Gould. Real sound when the ball made contact with the bat.
Just played a slog sweep to a fast medium bowler here, down on one knee. Remarkable. Not the biggest ground as we've discussed, but still a marvellous stroke.
And here's the chance now for Sachin Tendulkar as the 150 partnership comes up between these two. Now this ground will be buzzing. Everyone standing up on the edge of their seats. Gets there. Second 100 on this ground, his fourth against South Africa. And in all, number 46 in one-day internationals. It's 176 for one. Well, he's decided to cut loose.
Tell you what, Ravi, if it runs for him, he can get 200 here. It's taken 28 overs to get 100. So only just over the halfway mark in the match or in the innings. And if it just goes for him, we could see a double.
Well, who will forget that 175 against Australia not so long ago? I think you're right, Robin. Great setup now for him to get a big score. You see that wagon wheel all around the ground, boundaries. Some beautiful cover drives today. Smash back over the bowler's head and in front of the side screen. Few words exchanged between Kallis and Tendulkar. The ball before. Well, the reply came from the bat, not the mouth.
Well, no bowler likes getting treated like this. Kallis, the pick of the bowlers only 2 days ago, now getting some stick here.
There is a man in the deep, but the ball's gone over. What a hit. The bottom hand coming into play from Karthik. Third six for him in this innings. Gets to 68. And his highest score in one-day internationals. Will be more runs. These are easy pickings for Dinesh Karthik. Dumini turning out to be expensive. Goes for the big one and will remain a big one. What a knock he's played today. His first six. Hit very hard, very, very hard. He's a small man, but he does pack a punch. 213 for one. Taken. Fell for the bull shot in the last game as well, and change in bowling. The left arm Seema coming into the attack. Parnell picks up an important wicket and broken this partnership. Karthik's got to go for a well-made 79.
Was a very well played a 79. So sadly for him, he doesn't push on to go and get his maiden one-day international 100. But a good catch again. Good catch. The spare for Karthik there. He knew he's missed out, but a fine innings kept Tendulkar company, and India now 219 for 2 as drinks come out.
Taken on the full, and it'll be 4. He knew exactly where the fielders were. And Tendulkar is a master in placement.
Good use of the pace of staying, and just needs just deflected. That's what he's done to perfection here.
Getting a long way across and making it look so simple. It's the work of a genius out of the center now.
Well, he's picking his spot, and he's pulling it off.
That's 4. Nobody in the deep on the offside. Once again made it look so simple. Moving towards the leg side, creating a little bit of width and hitting it on the up.
Great shot. Oh, he's really showing off now, isn't he? Marvellous.
Oh, that's gone for 4. That's a bad ball. Full toss on the leg stump. Got the treatment it deserved.
Yeah, you're right. It was a poor ball, but it still has to be put away. And Patar's only just got out there. He just had 2 from 6 deliveries. A little knee-high full toss, and he's found the gap between the 2 men back there. Fine leg and deep backward square leg. Staying looking for a Yorker probably, and just getting it wrong.
That's 4. That's creative. Short ball, and he just dabbed it over where slip might have been. In fact, over the keeper.
I think we might be in for a little bit of fun here, Aaron. A little bit of entertainment this next half hour. Beautifully played, that. Everything about it absolutely deliberate. Very nearly went for 6.
Oh, that's going to run away for 4 as well. Absolute brilliance. Now this is Tendulkar at even his best. He's also now reached the highest by any Indian individual against South Africa. It's 141 not out. He's also surpassed Ponting as the maximum number of runs scored against South Africa by any player in the world. Oh, he screamed that for a boundary, Tendulkar. There's no stopping him. 253 for 2. Oh, that has traveled into the crowd. That's effortless. That's what this man can do. That's why he's been sent. That's a Yusuf Pathan special.
Again, it's a flick of the wrist. There you go. And it was 6 as it left the bat. There was never sort of, oh, there's a man back there, he might catch it. He was never going to get anywhere near it.
And that might just make it. It does. 150 for Tendulkar. Again, fantastic placement. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he did it with elan.
Just a subdued celebration from him, but adulation from this crowd. They've come here to watch him play like this, and they've got it. They've got every single rupee's worth that they've paid to be here.
That's 4 more. Really, it's looking too easy for this great man. He's playing the field. There's nobody in the deep on the offside. But you've got to say, you've got to question the line there.
Well, it's Langerfeldt's turn now. He's bowled quite brilliantly in context of this game. 6 overs for 26 before this ball. And he will. He'll know that was too wide. He's got to adjust that.
Oh, that's been smashed. Nobody moves. 1 step, 1 bounce and out of the ground. This man can really hit it hard. 4 more.
See, this width isn't working. This it's such a small ground. Amla back on the sweeper boundary, got no price, and this will go straight at him. He's not going to stop it, especially how hard these guys are hitting the ball at the moment.
The 1-2. That's going to be tight. That's going to be tight. He's gone upstairs, but maybe Tendulkar has made it, but only just.
There's not a lot of excitement from the men in green, and normally the fielding side will tell you. He's just made it. Just made it. It's very tight. Look at that. Tighter than I thought. But it's one of the frame numbers. There you go. It's just in. Good example. He's not the tall man, but he can't stretch much further than that. This is there it is. It's a frame. In.
When I said only just, I was absolutely right. I thought the throw took an eternity reaching. He was off balance, Amla. A better throw would have got him. Not out, and the crowd is elated. Oh. The fielder has lost it. It sounded as though it's going to go in orbit, but it didn't quite. Didn't hit the meat of the blade. 1 bounce and out. He got the boundary, but nobody quite saw it. The fielder was actually searching for it, but he's got 4.
I think if he picked it up straight away, he wouldn't have got there. It was quite a long way in front of square, but initially you thought that he'd hit this almost out of the ground. But see how low on the bat it hit, very near the toe end.
Oh, that's gone out of here. That's been carted from outside the off stump over mid wicket for 6. 300 it is for 2.
What I mean, if it isn't Pathan hitting you way back, it's the genius of Tendulkar. Just deep in the crease, sat back, waited for it, picked his spot and hit it there.
That's in the air, and they have managed to get that wicket. Yusuf Pathan has played it straight into extra cover's hands.
It's almost exactly how he got out in Jaipur. He was caught in the same place, extra cover. Cullis was the catcher on that occasion. It's also a full toss, which it was in Jaipur. Bang, good catch, went pretty hard. De Villiers the man getting behind it, and that'll save South Africa a few runs, I think. 36. Patan goes for 300 for 3.
That's 4. No safer area than over the bowler's head. Tendulkar's now really going after the bowling.
But this was right in the slot. That's just asking to be hit back over your head. Had no... Needed to be fuller than that. It was just perfect to hit through it, especially when you've already got 169, which he had when he hit that shot. 173 now.
And again, this time even better. This time for 6. What a shot. 313 for 3 it is.
Should get 4. Once it goes on those practice pitches, it disappears. It's his highest score now in one-day internationals. 322 for 3. This is a lovely shot from Dhoni. Short arm jab. Inside out. Another boundary. Once again, you can see what Parnell is trying. Dhoni is anticipating it. Again, good placement. He'll want 2. Such a good judge of a run. 193 now. Everyone in this stadium knows the highest score in one-day internationals. The dressing room knows it. Well, that's the interest for cricket in India. Not a seat available here. And a world record in sight. They're all up. They look for 2 more. In fact, he has to hurry. It's the highest score in one-day internationals. And it happens to be Sachin Tendulkar at the top of the tree once again.
And rightly so. This phenomenal cricketer is so deserving. There's Mark Boucher. What a nice bit of gesture there. Sportsmanship from Mark Boucher, shaking the hand of the great one. Here we go. 5 away from the first ever double 100 in one-day international cricket.
Well, he's cramping, but there's no runner out there, which is even more special. He's run all those runs on his own.
Oh, it's gone straight, and it's nearly killed the ump. That has gone like a tracer bullet. 50 partnership up with a special from Dhoni.
Onside. 6, just a flick of the wrist, and the way she goes into the crowd. These are big overs. 16 off it. 356 for 3. Bang, straight over the bowler's head. That's on one occasion he's not got it right, and Dhoni up to it. Got the chance to get underneath it, get the elevation, and he's smacking it as well. Smacked into the crowd. More exercise for Ian Gold. Smashed into the crowd for 6. And a quick fire 50 here for the Indian captain. Just 29 balls has taken him to reach there. And this is again a big over. 16 off it, 1 to go. That's in the air. Another 6. These are bottom hand jabs that are disappearing into the crowd. Terrific shots.
What an entertainer. MS Dhoni at his very best. Didn't go anywhere, kept still, And that wonderful shovel-type smash back over long off. Tendulkar will still have to wait. After all, Rav, it's a team game. The ball is disappearing.
And he's moved to 59 from 31. More runs. Oh, excellent stop. He just takes the single. And a huge cheer from the crowd. Because here's the opportunity for the little fella. 199. The third umpire now keeps the suspense going. He'll take a look. Oh, that's a good effort by Dominic. He's got stitches in that hand. Beg your pardon, Amla. He's got a strapped left hand. And he's done well to stop it. Now, have a look at that dressing room.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Could have easily got two, probably. But beautiful stuff from Sachin, skipper and teammate. Here we go.
Gets it. First man on the planet to reach 200. And it's the Superman from India, Sachin Tendulkar. 200 from 147. Take a bow, Master.
Oh, you little champion. If there was ever one deserving to break this milestone, this Everest, it is certainly Sachin Tendulkar. Teammates on the balcony, everyone out there. Look, Virat Kohli waving down. We say we salute you, Master. What a wonderful innings. 200 from just 147 balls with 25 boundaries and 3 sixes.
Smash down the ground. And a boundary to end the innings. 400 comes up for India. It's also the 100-run partnership. And that is a huge score after 50 overs.
And to think the previous best on this ground was 289. How phenomenal. We have been seeing records galore go by the wayside. 101 partnership of just 54 deliveries. Staggering. And no surprises that the South Africans come to the aid and the side of Sachin Tendulkar and congratulate this little master. It has been simply outstanding.
A packed house in Gwalior witnessing history as the little master became the first man in ODIs to make a double 100. A chanceless, unbeaten 200 off 147 balls for Tendulkar, who showed the world why he is the best. And he was ably supported as well by Dinesh Karthik with 79. Then Mahendra Singh Dhoni enjoyed the run fest with 68 off 35 balls. Not surprisingly, the bowling figures, well, they did not make good reading for the South African coaching staff. Wayne Parnell grabbed a twofer but went at just under 10s. Roelof van der Merwe, perhaps the pick of a bad bunch, with 1 for 62. So to keep the series alive, South Africa have a mountain to climb. They require 402 to win at +8 and over. After the break, we'll see how the Proteas got on, bearing in mind that they do have a history of chasing down 400.